we've got the executive chef from the Westin La Cantera Resort cooking up some appetizers. Stay tuned to win dinner for two and local coming up. But next, we're giving away dinner for two at a fine dining resort that features local produce. So many of us are trying to eat healthy these days, but your restaurant choices can be limited.
They sure can. Well, we found a great new farm-to-table menu. It's sitting right here at the Westin Resort. So here with us now is Chef John Armstrong, the executive chef, actually, at the Westin La Cantera. Thank you, John, so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
If I'm not mistaken, we have not one, but actually two recipes that you're going to prepare, and we'll have a giveaway, as we always do on our Saturday morning show.
So
let's see what we have here.
And we're going to be doing a cascabel crusted ahi tuna, and we're using fresh, sustainable produce from a local farm from Seguin. We're actually putting in some pecan oil. We're going to take some cascabel rub, which is a type of chili, and we're going to just put it on some nice ahi tuna.
Jared and I were just talking about how much we love ahi tuna. It's so good.
But pecan oil, I don't think I've ever used that.
Pecan oil is actually,
healthy?
yes, it's actually better than olive oil. It's
really?
Yes, and we get that from our uncertain farms, actually, as a Seguin farmer who brings out produce to us, and that's one of the items that he produces for us. We're open 7 nights a week.
They're called Uncertain Farms?
Uncertain Farms.
Are you sure about that?
They said the reason why was because, we're going to make a little melon salad while we're doing this, said the reason why was because the farm, when they started it, they weren't sure whether it would continue. So it's been around 10 years, so Bob Mishler, he brings us our produce every Thursday. He calls me and says, what do we have in the field? And that's what we grow, what we produce our menu from.
Right.
So we just added in some watermelon and some cantaloupe. We're going to add 2 parts Midori, which is our, there you go. So it's 2 ounces of Midori.
How do you get, I'm sorry for asking this, but how do you get it cut into these perfect little bite-sized balls?
It's a Parisian scoop. It's just a little metal scoop.
Oh, okay.
So we're just going to
I need
take
to
this.
get one of those.
Yeah.
We're going to turn it. We're going to take some mint. We're going to just roll up the leaves.
You can smell the herbs. It smells really good.
And we are going to just chiffonade those, which just means we're going to cut them into little strands. We're going to use quite a bit of mint.
And this looks, I mean, it looks healthy too.
Yes, it's very fresh, very healthy.
Especially with the oil that Jared and I both
we were
about.
actually talking about the farm-to-table experience, which we have a menu right over here. And as we were talking about, not only are these dishes, not only are some of them seasonal, but Chef, you were saying even month to month.
We changed
these will change.
this. There are certain things like the Brazos blackberries are going out of season right now. So what we're going to be doing is changing the menu this month, and at the end of June we'll be changing it. We actually build a 2-course menu that goes for $32. I mean $39, which is kind of unheard of in a fine dining restaurant.
So that's great. And I think the menu's on our website as well. So if people wanted to log on and check it out, they could do that too.
So basically, I'm going to take these melons and I'll have you help.
Sure.
And we're just going to put them down so that you have 4 red, 4 cantaloupe, and 4.
Okay, let's get to work, Jared.
There you go.
Thanks. I was like, you're going to help me with this. I didn't even ask.
Thank you very much. So while we're doing that, I'm going to actually chop up some more mint over here. That's going to be for a sea salt that's going to be sprinkled on top of it. We actually have a foam in front of you that I'll be using as the vinaigrette.
Okay.
That's good teamwork.
We
right there.
did. We got it.
Good
it's
job.
ready.
We're going to take some mint. We're going to take some lemon zest. And we're going to take some sea salt, and we're going to actually mix it together on the cutting board here.
And while you're working on that, you can try the new farm to menu at Francesca's, which is located at 16641 La Cantera Parkway. For reservations, just call 558-6500.
And for a copy of today's recipe and a link for more from Westin's chef, just go to our website. Of course, that's kens5.com, and click on the news links.
And now is time for the free giveaway. Be the 5th caller right now at 946-4372. And you could win dinner for two at Francesca's, located at the Westin Resort. And another 30 minutes to go on San Antonio's only local Saturday morning newscast. We're giving away a free night stay, like we said, at the Westin La Cantera Resort at the end of the show, so stay with us. And still ahead, a family mourns for the 2nd time after the ashes of their daughter are stolen in a daylight robbery. But first, find out what could have led to a double shooting that sent 2 men to the hospital late last night. We'll be right back. Is sizzling up some redfish, and you could win a free night stay at the Westin La Cantera right after the break. Stay with us.
Our last half hour, we unveiled the farm-to-table menu sitting right over here to my left. Now at Francesca's, now let's unveil the superfoods menu. And that, of course, is at Brennan's Cafe.
And here with us now is Executive Chef John Armstrong once again, and it smells delicious.
Thank you very much. Today we're going to be doing a redfish with eclipse cucumbers, burgundy onions, and celebrity tomatoes. And basically what I've put together is a salad of these eclipse cucumbers, just run on a mandolin like so. They turn out like this. We have some rice wine vinegar, some granulated garlic, some burgundy red onion, celebrity tomatoes that are sliced. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put it just a little nice nest right here.
What's so great, these are such great summer dishes.
They really are.
Very light.
They've got protein, it's a salad as well.
Very summery looking vegetables too, which Chef, you were talking about how they're in season, and this dish you could probably serve for what, maybe another month, and that'll be about it.
Yes, right? After June we're going to have to change it up a little bit because a lot of the produce that's in season now, it goes out of season. So we're actually just going to take that salad and place it there. Take the red fish. Place it right on top of there.
Look at that.
You know, I know tuna's healthy. Is red fish as healthy or not
Redfish is a white flake fish. Yes, it is healthy. I would say that I would prefer tuna if I was saying for health reasons, but
that looks so good.
It does.
And earlier you were working on this dish over here that has the tuna, and it's finished now, and it has the fruit underneath. And what kind of sauce? Is that an aioli or?
No, it actually is a foam. We actually took a spumerator. Things happen with a spumerator. And
let's put it back on. There you go.
And it is a watermelon wasabi vinaigrette. So there you
wow.
go.
That sounds great.
And what kind of relish are you putting on here?
This is a mango Scotch bonnet relish and actually salsa. And then actually the Scotch bonnet is right here in front of you, which is a chili pepper that has 500 Scovilles, very close to the family of the habanero. So the sweetness of the mango and the Aristotle peppers cut it so that you barely even taste the heat.
How easy or complicated are these recipes? Because I know they're available online. Is this something that you could whip up at home as well?
This one actually, this is fairly simple, except for the knife cuts here. You'd probably have to make it a little bit bigger. And this one here is probably something that you'd want to come to Francesca's to have.
Exactly.
Right, because you have the little scooper, right? With the perfect, the perfect fruit balls. Yeah, there you go.
The vinaigrette you spoke of comes out of a container like this, so you wouldn't normally have that at home.
And nothing but the freshest ingredients, vegetables that you could probably only get within the next month or so, and then that's about it. So I guess you need that to make the dish perfect. I sampled the tuna. It was fantastic.
Well, they say with the brighter colors with the vegetables, it's healthier for you. The brighter the color, I don't know. Am I alone here?
Truth to that?
I don't know.
Okay, well that's what I've heard.
That's a nice way of saying no.
But no, I mean they look really good, and it's just great, like I said once again, to leave a restaurant and not feel like you've just eaten an entire tray of desserts.
That's one of the nice things about eating stuff from the farm. It doesn't ripen in a truck. It's brought in. It ripens in the field. I mean, it's in the field 2 hours before I use it. I mean, the guy drives it right to our dock. So it's a very good thing for us, and it shrinks our carbon footprint because we don't have to go to Chile to get our produce.
Yeah, it's brought right there. Let's talk about your restaurant. What kind of dining experience can you expect besides delicious food if you come out?
Well, the spectacular service. We have Milan, which is our maitre d', and it, like we said, it's a seasonal menu that changes, and it's a Southwest cuisine, South Texas cuisine. We use different chilies, fresh produce, and our fish and game is from local farms. So we use, like for instance, our game, we have game on our menu from Broken Arrow Ranch, which is a Texas ranch, and our meat is from Texas Meats, and our fish is from the Gulf. So this is a Gulf redfish.
Oh, that's great. So it's all, I mean, it's all right here. It's a home-based meal, homegrown, home-based. Yeah, it looks, no, I want to go there and try it now, Jerry. We're going to have to do that.
Yeah, definitely. Everything here looks good. As I said, the tuna is fantastic.
Well, the good news is that we are actually going to be also doing a free giveaway. We did one earlier for a dinner for two, and now it's going to be for a night's stay. What's the resort like for a couple that's expecting to go?
Well, we have 4 different restaurants. We have our 3-meal, which is a breakfast, lunch, and dinner, which is where our superfoods are. We have our fine dining restaurant, which is Francesca's. We have the Heavenly Bed, of course, 10 layers of heavenly bliss. We have the Heavenly Shower. We're a 500-room resort. We have 2 golf courses. It's a wonderful experience.
Oh, that sounds so good. And you can try the new superfoods menu at Brennan's Cafe, located at the Western Resort at La Cantera Parkway. For reservations, just call 558-6500.
And for a copy of today's recipe and a link for more from Weston's chef, just go to our website, kens5.com and click on the news links.
Be the 5th caller right now at 946-4372, and you will win a free night stay at the Westin Resort at La Cantera. Call right now and good luck. And we also have some delicious Texas wines to go along with this meal.
Yeah, I noticed on the entree menu, you guys recommend a Texas wine for virtually every dish over here, Chef.
Yes, we have a resort sommelier, Stephen Kruger, and there's a pairing for each dish. It's $39 without wine and $52 with for an appetizer and entree.
Perfect. Well, thanks so much for being here.
Thank you very much.
And thanks for watching. Have a great weekend.